Alright, my name is Richard. Today I'm gonna show how to make a secure connection to a client or to a server with a client through sockets. Uh, we're basically taking the server that we made in our last assignment and just upgrading it so that it can take the sockets. It's gonna go over how the sockets work first. So I'm gonna cover this line by line. All right, so gonna start here. First, I created a socket using IPv4 and TCP protocol. Then this line is just to I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna read this word for word I got over here. It helps avoid address already in use errors when restarting the server. I don't think that entirely matters, but it seemed to matter. Then we bind it to the address 127.0.0.1. This is from well, this is just so okay. This just defines what port we used. So I've been using 2080. It'll show 2080 when I pull it up. All right, and then it's listening for someone to join. Right, server's ready on 2080, which is what I will be using by default. Then hold on, I'm gonna pause. All right. Anyways, here we have. I'm not entirely sure what this is supposed to do. I'm going to read what I got here. It creates a default SSL context for the server, specifying that the server will authenticate clients. I guess this is supposed to trigger an authentication. This is what the authentication is with the server and server.key files, right? On a side note, I had to learn how to get SSL in general. I made this 1 hour thing into 2 hours. I don't know why that took me so long to figure out, but I figured it out. I'm gonna pause again. All right. Then we. Oh, sorry, I lost my place again. I'm struggling here. So while we're connected, we wrap the connection in the SSL. This enables secure communication for this connection, right? That's what this does. This authenticates it. This secures it. This makes it's secure. This authenticates the authentication, basically. Then while it's connected, we make a request, and while we're making a request, while it's true, we get the information that's encoded. We add it to. Right, we only get 124 at a time. We decode it, and then add it to received, and then add it to request, and then shoot out request. Basically, this is just just for the user to know that we actually did it. And then that's it. All right, now I'm gonna actually do that, show you how it's done, at least how I got it. I'm not entirely sure it's correct, but it's doing it. So I'm gonna reset this. All right, so we only got nothing right here. I'm gonna pause. All right, going again. I'm going to start the server. It's going. And now I'm going to start the client. All right, look at that already. So we have the client hello. It's application data. It's all being encrypted, right? One at a time, right? Now the problem is the way, well, here's where I have this issue, right? Or I'm not entirely sure I'm doing this right. This right here should automatically be done as it's connected. At least the way I'm reading it, the way I understand it, this should happen when it connects. It only happens after I make a request. So, and the only way I can make a request is either modifying this code to specifically make a request, which I figure this is doing, or I could go to the browser, and localhost, that should be it. Oh no, index.html. All right, and here's where I have an issue. Doesn't work. That's not entirely surprising. I don't think this is supposed to, but the problem is this right here. Doesn't seem like this should be happening. However, so we do this, it finally just keeps going, right? If we look though, it worked over here. I don't know why. That's how it works. That's how it worked out. And then just the way I have the server set up, it closes after we make a request, so it doesn't stay open or anything. And then that's it. That's it. Thank you.